Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on perimeter. Perimeter is the total distance around the boundary of a two-dimensional shape. The boundary of a 2D shape normally has straight lines. In this video we will look at some real-life examples which have straight lines. Now there are, as we know, many 2D shapes which have curved lines, but just as an introduction to perimeter, we will just look at straight lines. Some of the more popular shapes we will look at are the triangle, the square, and the rectangle. So here's example 1. So have a look at this little diagram, or this little figure here. The large triangle to the left helps us to support the roof of a house. Given the three measurements, what is the perimeter of the large triangle? In other words, we need this length here, from there all the way along there and all the way along there. So that is the distance around the outside. To find the perimeter, this is the very simple rule. Add all the sides. So you find out the length of each side and just add them up. So the perimeter of the triangle will be 5 meters plus 5 meters plus 7 meters. So 5 meters plus 5 meters plus 7 meters. So that gives you 17 meters. Example 2. A chessboard is in the shape of a square with sides of 30 centimeters. What is the perimeter? So 30, 30, 30 and 30. So the perimeter must be, you add the 4 of those up. Now the very short way of doing it is you have 4 lots of 30. See, 1 lot, 2 lots, 3 lots, 4 lots. 4 lots of 30, that gives you 120 centimeters for the perimeter of the square in the form of a chessboard. The square garden bed above has each side with length 2 meters. In other words, that's 2 meters, 2 meters, 2 meters, and 2 meters. So the perimeter, as we saw earlier, you can go 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, which is 4 times 2, and that's 8 meters. 2, 4, 6, 8. The rectangular swimming pool above has a length of 8 meters and a width of 3. So this is for the pool. There's an 8, a 3, another 8, and a 3. So the perimeter is 8 plus 3 plus 8 plus 3, and when we add those up, we get 22 meters for the distance around the pool. The above garden bed has the dimensions shown. What is the perimeter? Okay, all the dimensions are there. That's sort of in the shape of an L. All you do, you just take each of those numbers and add them up. So here they are. There are 6 numbers altogether. When we add them all up, we get 24 meters. And finally, let's pretend that this is a room, and we have to find the perimeter of the above room. You do exactly the same thing. You have been given the 5 measurements. Here they are. You just add them all up. So 10 plus 8, plus another 7, plus 5, plus 12, and that gives you 42 meters. So this video has introduced the idea of perimeter, and in these few examples in this video, we've only looked at straight sides just to introduce the topic, and we've seen how if you want to find the perimeter, you just add up all the sides.